Good morning. This is the instruction of how to install an Linkgear on a Unix system. And I assume you have downloaded this file. Okay, it's a Linkgear Unix installation file. It's a zipped. Okay, so next is do this, right? Everybody knows this is a zip the unzipped file, right? So look into the download folders and then look at the Linkgear zip file. Okay, so once you hit enter, it will unzip this file, and Linkgear executable file is listed right here after you've done this command. Okay, so what's happening is if you look at this file, right, and you notice this is the executable file, right? If you only want to run this one under your name, that's fine. You don't have to do anything. But normally you prefer to be able to run somewhere so that you don't have to remember the path of this one, right? So you do sudo copy Linkgear to a place that is normally the user location. Everybody familiar with this, right? So once you copy this Linkgear to this folder, then you can run it everywhere. Okay, so once you copied it, and then you can start the Linkgear right away. Okay, Linkgear, this one actually has three type of command, right? One is called the Linkgear. So if you hit enter, you will see it runs right away. Okay, let me run that first. So the Linkgear launches. Okay, and then you see it is Linkgear 1.62 version, right? And where is the home directory? Okay, where is the database? Basically, it's in the home directory .linkgear/Linkgear. That is the home directory, right? This is very important because this is the configuration of the chain. So what is the chain ID? 30341. That's the chain ID, right? So where is the hash and dgas and these probably you will learn that later. Okay, and another important thing here is the IPC endpoint. Okay, that is actually you can run another process to attach to this Linkgear. Okay, so now let's see what's happening here. So if we have launch another command line, right? That command line actually will not interrupt the current process, okay? Because the current process is running fine and we don't want even to, do anything. So what you have to do is go to the folder Linkgear, right? And then look at what's in there. See the git.ipc is right there. So you can run the Linkgear. This folder is different. You can see this is the directory, right? Linkgear. This directory. It's not a command line. Okay. Okay. So Linkgear attach. Do attach and attach to IPC. So get the current folder and get current file, and you will see Linkgear automatically automatically attach to this processes. Okay, so you can see the IP open and then Etherbase automatically configured for this account. All right, 7FE. The end four digit is 9B18. So now you can see who are you right now. Okay, so but actually the Coinbase right here, you instantly this is you, right? So at the very beginning, probably you say, oh, I don't have any account, right? Because if you look at personnel dot personal dot account, personal dot accounts. if it's been a while. So let's see if we don't understand that personal command. All you have to do is hit enter, and then you can see what's the command line, right? For instance, you cannot remember. Now you know the command line actually is list accounts, right? So instantly it shows you, oh, what is your account? Okay, so now you have successfully launched Linkgear, right? Normally you put this one aside, don't touch it, all right? And then you come back here, say, oh, where's my node, right? Supposedly there's a lot of node you can work with. Okay, and in our case, we have a node folder, okay? So you can take a look at and come here, but automatically, because this one is in the in our test environment, so sometimes you don't like that easy to see, but in your command line, it should automatically show. Okay, so we hit it, and then we just added the pair, right? So you can see on the command line on the console, instantly it connects to the pair, basically connects to the node, and then run that blockchain. Okay, so then you can see, for instance, it starts download a lot of things, and in this section it actually downloads 1543 blocks, and you can see the end number is 15,398 block. Okay, so now you say, okay, what is the block number I want to see, right? So you can fire up this command line. It's called the block number, and see how many total blocks in this chain, on this chain. Okay, so you hit enter and you will see this is the number. 15,408 is the number of the blocks. It keeps growing, that's for sure, because it's downloading, and right now it hasn't been mined for a while, mining for a while, so it will increase, right? Another way you want to do is, okay, so I want to see what's in this block, right? 15408. Okay, so you do ether dot get block and type in the number right here. It will basically show you all the information contained in that block. So it says, because this is based on the Linkgear, so it's a difficulty, what's the difficult setting, what's the gas limit, and what's the hash. Okay, the hash actually is pointing to the previous address, and who is the miner, right? Who actually added this block into the chain. Okay, and then what's the block number right here? 15408, right? And what is the size of the block? Most likely it's a 508 is like the characters, letters of the block. I don't, to be honest, it doesn't make too much sense for this Linkgear. It's just for some calculation. And time stamps, as well as the total difficulties and all those kind of things in the blockchain. Okay, so now you see, okay, how much I want to, how much coin I have, right? So there is actually a certain kind of command line you can do. Okay, the easy one you can do is just to run this one, because I don't remember those command line. I just copy it. Okay, and then I come back to here, and then I paste it. Okay, but the thing is, I just this is not the right account number, right? So what I normally do is I just say, okay, I just want to see what is the first account. Okay, and in terms of how much Linkgear I make in that account, right? So once you hit enter, and you will see you have 2,630 Linkgear. Okay. Sometimes you say, okay, I don't really want to show display as Linkgear. I want to show as this as a Gligear, right? That's another level of unit. So once you hit enter, and you will see it actually has that amount, right? Looks much better now. 200. It's 2 million, right? Actually, it's 2,630,832 Gligear, right? So that's another command you can use. All right. So also you can use another kind of things, like for example, if you want to transfer, right? Transfer something to a person to another account. Okay. So what you can do is really, let me just explain that. I'm not going to execute. Okay. What happened is you say, I'm going to transfer from, right? From my Etherbase. Basically, it's my account. All right. But you have to make sure that is your account, right? Or something else. Okay. So let me close that. That's weird. Okay. So now it goes to account, right? To somebody else. You can put in quote, or you don't have to put in quote. Looks like you don't have to put in quote. Okay. And then that's the value. Okay. Make sure it's comma right here. Okay. And then this is the value of the Linkgear. I want to send 10.05 Linkgear to this person. Okay, but make sure you have enough, right? Otherwise, it will say you don't have enough Linkgear or something like that. So that includes the demo for installation, some instruction of the Linkgear command, and we will have the Windows version and Raspberry Mac come out soon. But in terms of Linkgear operation, it's pretty much same. And the Windows installation is even more straightforward. What you need to do is once you download the Windows.exe or the zip file, just zip it, just unzip it, right, and run the exe file. And there could be some, because that depends on the security level of your Windows. Uh, it might warn you, is this allowed to run or something, and just say yes, okay, and it will run. And then once it's installed, it will give you three command actually on the program. So you click on start menu, and then it will show three commands. One is Gligear attach. Second one is Gligear console. The third one is called Gligear. So you can do the same thing as I do. Just run the Gligear, right? And then you can run the other one, which is the Gligear attach, to do some operation like this, and let the other just run its own course. And should be straightforward. Okay, if you have any questions, just go to our website, which is linkgear.org, and hopefully you can find the answers from there. Thank you so much. See you next time.